20 some years ago, Sarah Paretsky, the iconic Sarah Paretsky, the mystery author, and several other authors, female authors, were at an event in Chicago and realized that women were not being treated fairly, especially in the mystery and thriller world, but in the novelist world as a whole. And that's when they created Sisters in Crime, an organization designed specifically to achieve at least parity for women in publishing when it came to sales, when it came to reviews, when it came to publicity, when it came to attention. Certainly male authors were getting much more attention back then. And it's been a struggle that's been 28 years ago, I think now, since Sisters in Crime started. I was the national president of Sisters in Crime several years ago. And during that year, we decided to sort of declare almost victory in parity for getting that attention for female authors versus male authors. It's still a struggle. It's still a battle. Women by far buy more books, fiction books, than men do. I have had men say to me, "Oh, yeah, I don't read books by women." And I think, what does that even mean? Why would you make that decision? And how do you mean me to feel when you tell me that? So we had an interesting discussion about that, because we realized, I said to him, "Are you sure you're talking about gender and not genre?" And it turns out that he had decided that women wrote books that had, cups of tea and cats and crocheting in them, and that's all you were going to get. And I reminded him of P.D. James and Chelsea Kane and Patricia Cornwell and Sue Grafton and Sarah Paretsky and Val McDermid, and I could go on for years naming fantastic women. I'm just talking about crime fiction authors, let alone the rest of the universe of brilliant women authors. So it has been a struggle. As a member of the women's writers community, to show that women are equally, if not better, writers than men. It doesn't matter about gender. It doesn't matter about gender at all. It's all about the book. But sometimes readers have to be still convinced of that. And now there is even more push for even greater diversity, for own voices, and we are trying to be in the forefront of that as well. The idea of inclusion doesn't stop with just male, female, gender, of course, and that is what's so important to all of us in the writers' world today, is to make sure that we are all included.